Good evening, everybody. This is a Balloon Bandit of Amusement with a twist. As I said, Monday would be the Captain America shield, so this is the video on how it was done. It's a real simple design, really quick, easy. You can do this for line work if you wanted. I use a different shield mostly for my line work, which is only 2 balloons, but this one's really cool. We'll start out with blue balloon. In the original one that I did, it was actually jewel tones. I don't usually carry jewel tones, but on one week I couldn't purchase any regular solids, so I ended up having to get a bag of jewel tone balloons. So we went with a hand-sized petal twist followed by an ear twist, and that's the start of our balloon there. And that's like a foot for all those who need reference to what it is. Okay, about fold it over, and we're going to go about a 2 hand-sized bubble pedal twist, and we're wrapping it right around there. Bring it right around that ear twist because you want to make it nice and solid, and snap it off. Okay, that's the first bubble of the shield. Next, we need to bring in red. It goes blue, red, white, red, white. Okay. But you don't really have to use that last white one. That's really up to you. The bigger it is, the more space it takes up. So I usually go blue, red, white, red, and call it done. Okay. We're just going to make what is a small bubble. I mean, a really small bubble. It's not even the length of my finger. And then we're going to follow it by a double ear twist, which I'm going to do it the way that most people will be able to do this. We're going to go ear twist, followed by ear twist. And then once you get that set up, if you position them right, your bubble should come around the outside. You want to squeeze your balloon down. And the reason you're squeezing the balloon down is because you want to make it nice and soft, so that way the next balloon can lay on top of it nice and easily. Okay? So just wrap it right between the ear twists and snap it off. You could try and save it for the next one, but it's not going to be enough distance, so just better just to continue on. Actually save it for the handle on the next one that you use for red, and that'll help finish out your design. Okay, we're going to take this blue ear twist here. We're going to spread open the center and slide it in. Then push your center one back into place. Okay, and you should have what looks like that at this moment in time. Next, we're going to go with a white one. And these are 260 balloons. About 5-finger nipple, 7-finger nipple with squeeze down. We'll get you back to 5. Again, you want to try and make these semi-soft because you want them to just be able to lay on each other without too much pushing as to who has more priority over the other balloons. Okay? Just like we did in the last set, we need a small bubble. So you can get a hold of it. And once you squeeze them down, sometimes it's like it makes it hard to get a small bubble. And then followed by a double ear twist, which this time I'm going to do the actual double ear twist. It's 2 bubbles. Do what would be like a lock twist. Like that. Now, take your balloon and just roll it up between them. By rolling it between them, you create your double ear twist. So I'll roll it up and twist it at the same time, and voila, we have a double ear twist. Okay. So next, we want to make sure we're still squeezed down and just lightly go around the outside. You don't want to press down too hard, but you don't want it to be too soft either because you want it to stay in place. So we're making like a bullseye, dartboard, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now we just take that and we roll it right around that ear twist and break it off. We're going to go one more time around the outside with the red one, and we're going to be calling it done. But you can make this as big as you want it to be. You can turn it into whatever else you might think of that uses rounds, lollipops and stuff. Use the round, paddles for oars or boats. Uses a round so you can just, like I said, you can have someone wearing a big old giant dartboard on their head. I don't know how you're going to use that with the sticky things to bounce them on or anything like that, but it'd be interesting. Okay, so let's do the last one around the outside. Okay, this one you're really going to have to work on because this has got to go the whole length around. So you may end up having to stretch this one. Squeeze it down and stretch it. Make sure that your pressure is right. Because we gotta. For every time that you get bigger and bigger, you have to stretch the balloons in order to make the distance. And you're like, does stretching the balloon make it less of a balloon? No. It just, you stretch the plastic itself into a thinner line versus a bigger bubble. Okay, now we're doing it in double ear twist again. So I took the two bubbles, rolled them together, and we're just rolling right through the center. And as you can see, by rolling that bubble right through the center, we got the double ear twist already. I'm going to go one more time and twist at the same time. That way I have my ear twist fully locked. You can see right there on the thing. Okay. And then we're just going to take it until we're softened down enough to do this. Right around it out. You also, if you have a flat surface, it makes it a lot easier to do this. If you just lay it on the table and do it one after the other, you can do it that way too. But just to show you that it's staying in place, I'm doing it in the air. So that you don't think that I cheated in order to get it to stay the way I did. There is no glue, no stickiness, or anything like that to this balloon. Okay, this piece here, squeeze it out, wrap it back. As you can see, it's just enough to make another handle. And there. Now you can see it came apart when I got a little carried away here. Okay. So, basically, we want to just put our white one back on. We're going to take our red one. And this is why you have a flat table, is so you can just lay it on the table and flatten it, and they'll all stay in place. Okay, take your last one. I'm going to get it to go where I want it to go. Wow. My double ear twist just does not cooperate. Oh, big point. Oh, that red one is just messing with me. It's like it was on there and now it just wants to keep rolling off. Okay, as you can see, I positioned one of the ear twists between the handle button or handle bubble, sorry, not button. Okay, we're in. Reason we got the bigger one on the inside, outside, so they can hold it across the chest like that. Voila. You can wrap it with balloons if your design doesn't seem like it wants to stay. Like for every 2 sets, lock them together with balloons that way, or just do a full wrap around the outsides, add extra ear twists or whatever to hold it in place. But it does stay in place nice enough for the kids just for show. For honest, actual play, it is not really meant for really getting aggressive unless you add the extra balloon straps to it to hold it in place. Like I said, it's more of a show piece than it is actually a physical piece. That's why I make a different shield for playing with versus one that looks really nice. Okay? Because there's really no way, unless you're going to add glue or something to keep it from rolling back and forth between itself. But again, this has been the Captain America Shield. Hope you've enjoyed how it was done. Have a great day. Amusement with a Twist, Orlando.